What up, YouTube? It's your boy Carter TV. I'm at work right now. I'm about to drop y'all a quick story though. This story is about the illusion man, a man who can create illusions in your head. Right. So this guy, he creates illusions for people who disturbs his peace or who try to frame him. So what he would do is, when he noticed that you have bad intentions for him, the moment you make eye contact with his eyes, when they turn bright yellow, you're caught in his illusion. So boom, this man, his name is Jack. Jack, right? Jack was born with this ability from birth. Between the ages of 2 to 5, he was blind in his eyes. He couldn't see. And he grew his eyesight back when he turned 6. Somehow, some miracle happened for him and he got his eyesight back. But with his eyesight, it came with this supernatural power that he has. You feel what I'm saying? And when he realized he had this power when he was about 10 years old. And he at a young age, he realized that he didn't know what to do with it. He didn't know how he had it. He didn't know where it came from. He just know he got his eyesight back. He got this gift. He makes people see illusions. You know what I'm saying? So this, with him throughout his life. So here we are, 20 years later. Jack, about 30 years old. And he's working in a mental institution for kids. It's his first time working with kids. Any other job was warehouse, retail, shit like that. So he decided to take a new role and work with kids. He's working with kids in this mental institution. He's getting to know the kids as day by day go on. Some of the kids don't like him just because he's new. Some of the kids don't like him because he don't know the routine. And some of the kids actually do like him because he actually listens to them. You feel what I'm saying? There's a few kids in particular that tends to fuck with him because he's new. And some of the staff let him know, like, yo, these kids is going to try you because you new. They want to see if you're about staying here. You know what I'm saying? So Jack was like, all right, cool. The one girl who starts with him, her name is Angelica. She, nitpicks at him, throws stuff at him, just to get his attention, and Jack be avoiding her. So that's one girl. That's one kid. Another kid is Rashad. Rashad is this big 16-year-old boy. He has anger issues. He likes to fight. He doesn't know how to express himself with words. He only knows how to express himself with his hands. So he comes across Jack, and Jack bumps him and apologizes. Oh, my fault. So Rashad didn't take lightly to that. It was kind of bothering him. On top of that he bumped him, Rashad also woke up on a bad morning. So Jack bumping him kind of triggered him. So he started acting out. He started messing with the kids. He started bullying the kids. Then he started going for staff. And one particular staff he went for was Jack. So when everything calmed down, Rashad decided to see that Jack was by himself and go after him. So Rashad steps to him and was like, yo, you bumped me earlier. So Jack was like, yeah, I apologize for that. Like, I said, my fault. He was like, nah, you gotta kiss my feet. Kiss my feet in here, like all the other kids in here do. So Jack looked at him like if he was stupid. So Jack was just like, bro, I'm not kissing your feet. You ain't about to have me bad at. I ain't none of these little ass kids to you. So Rashad was just like, I ain't taking kindly to that. So he swung on him. Jack weaved it. And Rashad is the type of person, when he swing first, he expects his first hit to land. When he didn't see that it land, he got frustrated real fast. And he started swinging wildly. So the other staff and other kids was like, oh, Rashad's fighting the staff. So Jack is just weaving and weaving and weaving and weaving. And to the point where Rashad was getting tired because he's a big kid. He's about 260 pounds and he's about 6'2", 16 years old. All right. And Jack was just like, you finish? And he noticed how Rashad is getting tired. He catching his breath. He went to go swing again and hit the glass, and his whole arm kind of went through the glass, and he got stuck there for a while. The security came, they restrained him, they put him down, they took him, and they attended to his wounds. Now the last kid is a smart kid. His name is Cleveland. He's one of those clever kids. He's smart, he's witty, and he know how to psych you out. And Jack picked up on this when he first met him. Cleveland basically comes over here, talk to him a little bit, and he also steals his wallet. So Jack had a day. He done experienced the 3 worst kids on the unit he worked on. Alright, so now it's a brand new day for Jack. He comes back to work and he uses his powers. The first person he uses on is Angelica. He uses it on her on a wake up. The moment she woke up, she looked at his eyes, they turned flash yellow, and then she blinked her eyes again. And he said, good morning to her. Said good morning to her. She was like, good morning, ain't think nothing of it. He goes to Rashad now. Rashad is fresh up, walking straight to the bathroom. Walk past Jack. Jack flashes his eyes at him. He tells him, good morning. So Rashad come to like, yo, did your eyes just light up? He was like, no. So Rashad was like, oh, all right. So boom, he catches them too, right? Jenny hallucinations start right before she go to bed. She start seeing Jack go in the room with her buddy and having sex with this little girl. And she is witnessing them having sex. Now, mind you, this is all an illusion that she's putting in her head. So the illusion starts like this. She goes to sleep. She's talking to her roommate, and she's telling her roommate good night. And in the midst, an hour into her sleep, she hears her roommate talking to somebody. So she like, who the fuck is this bitch talking to? So she turns over just a bit to see who she's talking to, but she see that she went back to sleep. So she ain't think nothing of it. So the roommate gets back up again. This time, the roommate is stripping her clothes off and playing with herself. And Angelica's looking at her like, what the fuck is she doing? She also sees Jack come in the room. She sees Jack touching her, kissing on her. Now, mind you, this is a 13-year-old little girl. Jack is 30-something. So Angelica sees this like, what the fuck? So she see that Jack is really starting to have sex with this girl. And she starts tripping. She like, yo, what you doing? So she tries to sneak out the room. He shuts the door. He pushes a button and shuts the door. She starts tripping. She said, he looks at her, turn to her. Don't worry, you next. And then he kills her right in front of her. So she starts tweaking, screaming, ah, waking up from her dream. And she comes to. And Jack comes to the room like, yo, you good? You was just screaming. She was like, it was a nightmare. I'm good. He's like, you sure? He's like, yeah, I'm good. So she starts tripping. So he takes care of her. She never fucks with Jack ever again. Now Rashad, on the other hand, he walks in the bathroom and his illusion starts when he's in the shower. He turns around and he envisions he's in another facility with a bunch of boys 10 times bigger than him, and he don't realize he's in a real jail. So he's like, what the fuck? So the dude's like, yo, what up, newbie? So he like, I ain't no fucking newbie, get off of me. He like, yeah, fresh meat. So the illusion start pushing him around, touching him, push him on the floor. Yeah, we like that. Toot that ass up. So he turns over and see about 6, 7 niggas over him, butt ass naked, ready to do. He start bugging out. Get off me. I ain't going out like that. Y'all niggas ain't raping me. He starts swinging all wild. Swinging. The staff hear the commotion in the bathroom. They think he in there with somebody, so they barge in and see him swinging at the air. He slips, hit his head. boom, and he knocks out. So they, get him cleaned up, get him dry, put some clothes on him, and he has a concussion. He wakes up from his concussion, and they like, yo, you good? You was tripping in the bathroom. You was tripping in the bathroom. He comes to. He's like looking around like, whew. They was like, you good? You good? He's like, yeah, I thought I was in a real jail for a minute. So boom, he breaks out of his illusion after his slip and fall, right? So he was just like coming to. Now the last kid, this kid Cleveland, Jack wants him bad because he stole his wallet and he didn't give it back. So what Jack decides to do was turn his illusions slightly high. So when he catches Cleveland, he's like, where's my wallet, dude? He said, I ain't got your wallet. He pulls the wallet out of his pocket. He said, hey, you can't. My wallet is in your pocket, man. Before he took the wallet from him, Jack already had him under the impression he was in an illusion already. So this whole situation is a pure illusion for Cleveland. You can't go in my pockets. I can and I will. So he punched Cleveland in the face. And the staff see it and walk right by. So he like, yo, you ain't just see him punch me in my face? He can't do that. He can't do that. I ain't see nothing. So Jack looking at him, smiling, grinning, with a clown smile, right? So Cleveland like, nah, I ain't with this. So Cleveland plot to get back at him then. He starts stealing the man's shoes, running around. The security guard grab him up. They bring him to the office. He like, we about to send you to real jail. You out here stealing shoes. Mr. Jack is pressing charges. So Cleveland, like, he pressing charges. He punched me in my face earlier. That's why I stole his shoes. Well, you going to jail. He presses charges because you stole his wallet, didn't you? He said, y'all can't be serious. This new man coming here and he do this to me. Y'all taking his side? So Jack comes in the room with him right by himself and start beating Cleveland up, punching him, beating him up, punching him. Cleveland start tweaking. Oh, he really hit me. Somebody come help me. So Jack telling him, ain't nobody coming to help you. This is your last stand, young man. You gonna die. So Cleveland like, nah, I ain't going out like this. Nah, get off of me. Cleveland is so caught in his illusion, he picks up a chair and throws it at a window. And the window to him is a door to jump out. He jumps the window, and when he realizes he comes to, he's already hit the floor. Boom! Instantly kill himself. After that, things settled down in the facility, and Jack continued on with his life, working there. But then he comes across another problem, the staff. And I'm going to say that for part 2 of The Man of Illusions. It's your boy Carter TV. And I'm out.